Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there are two videos here, and in this video, we are discussing about Raila Odinga. One video during the time when he was calling for mass protest across the country, and in the other video, he was speaking yesterday. All of these videos, Raila was reacting to protest. Now, his message yesterday is that those who are pushing to remove William Ruto from office, they should wait until the next general election and they will need to campaign. That the issue of saying that you want to remove someone from office, it is the electorate that normally puts someone in the office. That's Raila Odinga. So he's calling out those leaders who are joining the protest or who are in agreement with what Gen Zs have been doing. Because what people are talking about, it is one term, Ruto must go, and justice for the whole victims in this country. That is the major discussion we are having in the country. So, Raila is condemning that move. But again, he has talked about the issue of shareholders. Now, on the issue of shareholders, it is a discussion again we will talk about, and still in this same video. In the very, very same video. So, at first place, the move against protest, the issue of early campaign, that when you speak against the government, you are in early campaign, according to Raila Odinga. How do you see this statement?
Kama uchaguzi imekwisha, tunarudi. Tunangoja mpaka tena uchaguzi mwingine ikuje. Alafu jitokeze. Fanya kampeni bila inafanyika katika nchi zingine. Wana kule Marekani, watu wanangoja mpaka mwisho wa mwaka wa 3 ndio anaanza kutangaza mimi nitasimama. Hii mambo ya kusema ati mimi tunataka kutoa hii, ikifika wakati ile njisimama na wewe wenyewe utafute watu upige wewe kura. Kusema wewe utatoka, wananchi ndio utatoa mtu nje, sio wewe. Kusema ati wewe ni uko na shareholders, hapa ni shareholders, wengine wako na shares mingi zaidi, wengine wako na shares kidogo, wengine hawana shares. Hiyo ni taifa gani? Na kama wewe una shares, mbona unatoa ushuru? Unatoza ushuru sababu gani kama wewe huna shares? Hiyo tutasema hii ni mambo ya ujinga ambayo haina maana hata kidogo. Kwa hivyo sisi tunasema tunataka Kenya moja. Kuna tofauti ya kisiasa, ya kisera, hiyo ni sawa. Tuwe na tofauti ya kisera, lakini ikifika mambo ya kujenga taifa la Kenya, tuwe kama kitu kimoja. Kenya is one. Asante.
Now, in another video, about, is it 2 years ago? 2.5 years ago. This was Raila Odinga, who was calling Kenyans for mass action, and he was to lead the protest from Nairobi Central District Business to State House to go and reclaim power. It is still Raila Amolo Odinga who was embracing protest just, was it a month or 2? Just 3 months after the election. Raila now in action.
All of us. And after assembling together at the center of the city, we shall march together to be a grand march to State House to reclaim our torrid victory.
Now, I want us to continue with the panel discussion, but before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, you can be surprised that this sound like two different people, and the image is same, the voice is same. But the statements sound like two different people. Sasa Wakenya wanasema ya kwamba Raila when he is angry, akiwa na njaa, akiwa na hisi njaa, how he speak and how Raila Odinga will speak akiwa ameshiba. These are not my words. These are Kenyans speaking. The difference between a hungry Raila and a Raila who has ate and he's satisfied. Those are the contradicting statements that we have today. What makes him to feel that we should not have protest as of now, but it was right to have protest at the time when he was calling for that protest. What I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a Raila who's trying to defend William Samuel Ruto, even in his failures, nothing else. Now I want us to continue this panel discussion, but I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now we are here with these statements. We are seeing desperate move by this regime asking Raila Odinga to help them to calm the situation. And Raila, as of now, he has to come in the gap and attempt to help William Ruto. This statement for Raila Odinga yesterday in the same event that they were together with William Ruto justifies what GACHAGWA had told us earlier, that William Ruto is on a life-saving machine. A life-saving machine. And that life-saving machine is Raila Odinga. So he depends on Raila Odinga politically. If Raila Odinga will switch off the machine, Ruto will be dead politically and sent into a political oblivion. Haya ni maneno ya GACHAGWA, si yangu. So going by the events of yesterday and the kind of statement from Raila Odinga, it confirms what GACHAGWA had told us. Indeed, he needed Raila Odinga's support. So Raila is just attempting to defend William Ruto, to defend this administration, and to defend the hand that is feeding him. That is what we can say categorically. So he is a beneficiary of this regime, and therefore is speaking from point of benefiting as a beneficiary. Otherwise, if he had nothing to benefit from this regime, I can tell you, Raila would have joined the protest and speak the voice of those who are on the street. But now, going with this situation, we can now say that anytime we get to the street, it seems the personal interest is always ahead of the people's interest. Otherwise, if he had people's interest, he should have encouraged the protest. He should have encouraged the kind of oversight that the opposition is giving to this regime, but not try to gag the opposition. But you see, he's condemning the opposition, forgetting to condemn the government itself that is leading the massive protest in this country. The protest that we are facing today is as a result of the campaign that Ruto has been leading in this country, forgetting to work for the people. He has never been in office. Most of the time, he is always on the sunroof of the vehicle. So Ruto has been the campaigner number 1 in this country, leading the 2027 campaign. I don't know, was Raila speaking to opposition or to William Ruto? But seemingly, his message was being directed to the opposition, forgetting the real leader of early campaigns is the man who was sitting next to him, a person he should have whispered to and told him privately that please stop earlier campaign. But they are trying to silence the opposition that is backing the Gen Zs. That's now come out very loud. Very, very, very loud. So look at that. This is to tell you that you should not be banking on Raila Odinga for securing this country as long as he's working with William Ruto. It seems that it's an assignment that he has to do to convince people to see William Ruto as a good person. For him, he was not waiting for the next general election. He called for a protest. Why not wait? It was massive. But now I want the people to wait because he's not the one. See the contradiction there. There's no consistency in his statements. One contradicts the other. The only point I agree with him, it is on the issue of shareholders. GACHAGWA had that narrative. It ate him. I think he should have learned a lesson. The issue of shareholders cannot be reduced to votes. How many votes you got from my region, my village, my area, my county. It should not be used as a gauge to bring development. Development should be equal across the country, because when it comes to taxes, we all pay taxes. And the development comes as a result of taxing Kenyans. All of us are taxpayers. Therefore, equal resources, equal distribution of power. Ukifanya appointment, kila mtu hii mshahara inatoka kwa Kenya mzima inalipa watu. Now, I'm sorry for the noise from the kids behind here, but please, let's meet in the next video. Thank you so much.